This is I-048. It just arrived at the CSX van yard, the old Buckeye yard. And this is about the third or fourth time I've caught it when it's already got here. So that bridge is Trevy Road. I'm in the same spot I've been 4, 5, 6 times. It pulls in this far or farther usually. And it takes 3, 4, or 5 in and outs to break this train down. I see some FedEx. I don't know what these are right here. M&L. What the heck is that? I don't think I've seen that before. It's got 2 CSX locomotives. I'm just gonna let it run. He should be backing. What are you gonna do? Got here too late. Last week I got to the north end. I had to wait a while, but he showed up coming into the yard from the north, from Hilliard, and my camera just kept freezing up. The counter was counting, but the picture was froze, just like right now. I see at least 4 FedEx. We like FedEx. Really see any UPS. I wonder who these, whole bunch of these M, N, L. What the heck? So I might have to pause. There's a little snow on that one. I might have to pause. It wasn't a loud bang, but oh, I burnt my tongue. Coffee is hot. Doggone. What? That's probably somebody telling me just to shut up. "24 degrees, 9:45, Tuesday, December 9th. Look at the sign on the FedEx. They're must be new signs. I don't think they're getting new trailers. I think that would be taking the slack up. There's brakes. With it Chad wrote in the CSX Scotts Lawn Secondary Subdivision Facebook page he saw this southbound at Scotts Lawn Road at 8:31. It's probably less than an hour they get here, so I missed it. CSX 5460, CSX 5273. And typically when they're doing this, the conductor's on my right. He's out of the train. Thanks, Chad. I didn't see it quick enough. But I'll tell you what, this train is the same time every day. There's no reason to miss it. What does that say? It's on that one too. Somebody's signature. Hearne, Texas. We will pause. We got FedEx right in the picture. Y'all just, no. Can you, we've been through this before. Can you see? He's not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 cars away from me. Of course, these aren't cars. These are 3 of them make a car. I'll be back. I thought I heard the brakes. Must not. Not a good video. That's the same thing you just done. Good. Cold. 24 cold degrees. I heard snow. Couple. Like 3 days. In the next 7 days, have a possibility of snow. Not that much. And today was going to be the warmest day, but it started out at 18. That's pretty cold. I never found my pause. If I pause this, it automatically shuts itself off after 5 minutes. And there's got to be a way to change that to, say, for instance, 10 minutes. Of course, it'd chew up a battery, wouldn't it? We don't want to do that. In order to make this one video instead of 3, 2 or 3 or 4. So we'll pause and we'll be back before 5 minutes. Nothing yet. That means there's a UPS on top of the bridge. And a little one. And a little one. And a big one. And a little one. Wonder how many they put on the road just from that hub right over there. You know, on the normal, they're probably doing 7 days a week. There's an Ideal Lee's, which might be them. There's a real little one. And straight truck, who knows? And this guy. How about that? I'm just amazed how many. See, he's got a lease trailer because they ran out of trailers. Just amazed how many UPS, both ways, both directions. So, if we're the whatever largest city in the nation, or Ohio, and we have at least 2 hubs in Columbus, this one's the biggest one, this one on the west side of town. If there's that many vehicles coming in and out of there on a Tuesday morning, times however many UPSs there is in the rest of the, I'll just say state. See, there goes Elise Penske. I'll bet that was them. What's the word? Package? What do we used to call those? Package cars? Package trucks? Are you counting? I mean, it's just, they just keep coming. We saw one in my neighborhood. It was after 6 o'clock. They were still out delivering. Wonder if it had like a second shift. So that's UPS. That's the king of it all. They started it. And then came FedEx, and then came the Amazons, and the, what's the yellow one? Oh, can't remember. And there's been other small ones. We had something called airborne freight. They weren't very big. I think they worked out of Rickenbacker. Well, he hadn't moved. It's been too long. You missed the bang. He backed up and they banged pretty good. Let's see. There he goes. So this time locomotive should go by me. Oh, you're missing the bridge because they're still going by. Huh, I thought he was going to push. He wants to pull. So last, I think it was 3 weeks ago when I posted, I called it the old innie outie. Go in and out and in and out. That's pretty good speed for just woohoo. You can hear the locomotive if it wasn't for all the UPS trucks. That's pretty good speed. Wow. Easy now. Doggone it. Oh, little yellow tape on that ladder. Confused. I wouldn't have thought he would go that far that direction. Probably stopping. Move the switch back up into a different set of rails. Watch more UPS trucks going over the bridge. Slam it. Come on back. Oh, you know what? This would be perfect with a drone. Anybody got a drone? You could look that way, you could look that way, you could see, oh man, that would be cool. I don't know if they're allowed to do it, if you're allowed. I haven't had anybody bother me up here at down here at Treview Road. Roberts Road was less comfortable than this. I wasn't sure anybody's gonna bug me up there. It was actually under the overpass up there. That's the day the camera was not working. Eventually, I'll make it there and see this coming into the yard. Something I've noticed, because Chad gives us the locomotive numbers, is you might see the same set of locomotives repeated for a couple days in a row. That happened last year when we had UPs. No. CNs. No. CPs. Canadian Pacific, right? Oh, crap. They're red. Who is that? And I saw that guy a couple times within a 3-day period. Same train. I'll have to look at my videos. I put it on, just look for, I don't know, if you look for Buckeye Yard, it might pop up. And we're waiting again. Well, you missed the thump. I bet 30 seconds. That pause was on for 30 seconds, so obviously I don't know what I'm doing. Look at the snow on that one. This came from Chicago. I don't know, did they get? Well, they're always going to get more than we get. A unit53.com. This guy seems to be a little faster. Did you want to see the bridge? They're still going by. Kind of an over and under. The old innie, outie, over or under. Roger. Over. Huh? That'd be neat. If you had a drone, you could see how many sets of rails they've got to my right that they can go in and out of. Of course, I'll bet the yard's pretty full. I think they run 24 hours a day. I think they're a pretty busy operation. Kind of right back where he was. I give him a little more. See that bottom FedEx just looks like it's got newer paint or signs at least. And he'll stop. Versus the one up there by the locomotive, it's got faded paint. I wonder if you could go by, we used to go by the higher the number, the newer they were. And I can't see the number to the bottom one. I mean, you can tell they're brand new just by looking at them, but that's for all their trailers. The higher the number, the newer it was. And we always went for the new ones because they were cleaner, more reliable. If you had swing doors, if you had to close, they would be probably cleaner and less rust to make it easier to open and close. Can you still count the UPS trucks going over this bridge? How many do they have? I thought we called those package cars. I worked for UPS in the 70s. I think that's funny. I was part-time. Hated it. Showed up in the evening, about 5 o'clock. They love their part-timers. They still do it that way. Well, it was the fall of 74 when it was the fall of 74 when I started with them. I think I did 5 years, all part-time. Where's the new one? There it is. 53, 8517 would be the number. Yeah, it's a bigger number than the one on top of it. It doesn't look that new now. It just looks like new paint. He didn't make it very far that time. Oh, well, he's got to get out and then come back. Right? The first locomotive's number plate, the one that's lit up, it's gone. And I think Chad wrote about this guy a couple days ago. Woo! Oh, I hit the wrong button. Backing. Should be a big old bang. Stand by for the bang. 5460. And it looks like 5273 is missing their number sign on the nose, and they're lit up in the nighttime. So if we could backtrack and look for 50, well, we could do a search. What was I going to do? Search. There it is. Chad had it 2 days ago at 8:13 in the morning. Missing number boards is what Chad calls it. Sounds like both of them are missing. It was only 2 days ago. So the same 2 units were here 2 days ago. That means Sunday? There it is again on it was on train M314. It was on November 21st. There it is again on November 17th. That's all I got. That's why I like looking at the numbers. I'm not going to remember it, but it was cool to be able to do it that way. Okay, how many FedEx? What's it called? UPS. How many UPSs have you guys counted? The Brown Bombers. The